The moment I stepped onto the foggy dock at Lake Serenity, I felt eyes on me, though I knew I was alone, like someone was waiting for me to slip up, and that's when the first text came. "You shouldn't be here. Join the HOA or leave." The calm voice of the morning belied the subtle menace in the words, and I knew Karen Carmichael, the self-proclaimed queen of the lake, had begun her campaign of intimidation. I laughed, thinking it was just another overblown HOA threat, until a black SUV idled by my property line, and a note pinned to my gate read, "Cops are on their way, trespassing." I dialed 911 before she could, calmly explaining the situation, and when officers arrived, they barely concealed their disbelief as Karen appeared from her mansion in stilettos and sunglasses, theatrically insisting I was a danger to the lake community. Hours later, standing with coffee in hand, I realized the chilling truth. For months, Karen had been running rentals on properties she didn't fully own, exploiting loopholes, bribing local officials, and intimidating neighbors, my neighbors, while blissfully unaware that the very land she was trying to dominate belonged, legally, to me. I had inherited a controlling stake in the Northwoods Lake Trust from my grandfather, a secret meticulously hidden in decades-old trust documents, which meant Karen wasn't just a bully, she was my tenant. And every violation she'd committed against HOA rules, zoning codes, and lease agreements was now actionable. Over the next week, I quietly assembled a team: an old-school lawyer whose wisdom smelled of leather and ink, a retired librarian with a knack for uncovering hidden patterns, and a private investigator who seemed to track shadows for fun. We uncovered a trail of sabotage: tampered boat motors, cut dock lines, social media smear campaigns, and even an attempted bribe to the county zoning officer, all recorded on security cameras and meticulously documented. Karen's arrogance escalated when she discovered our preparations, attempting to turn neighbors against me with fake accusations of stalking and harassment. But the community, once cowed, began to see through her facade as footage, bank records, and witness testimonies came together like pieces of a puzzle. The climactic confrontation unfolded at the town council meeting. 300 residents packed the gymnasium, cameras rolling, as I revealed the landlord-tenant relationship, Brenda's unpaid rent, lease violations, criminal bribery attempts, and documented harassment. Her face drained of color as she realized that every attempt at intimidation, every shady deal, and every act of chaos had been captured and cross-referenced, leaving her no room to maneuver. The room erupted with laughter, applause, and collective relief as I handed her the formal 30-day eviction notice, legal, irrefutable, and perfectly timed. In the weeks that followed, Karen fled town in a rented U-Haul, leaving behind chaos, debts, and legal consequences. The community healed, transforming the HOA into a cooperative advisory board, establishing neighborhood watch programs, mediation services, and a scholarship fund funded by the unexpected rental income I discovered. Nature trails were restored, local businesses thrived without harassment, and the lake's serene peace returned. Sitting on my dock at sunrise, hearing loons call across the water, I realized that patience, preparation, and community unity had won where brute entitlement had failed. And as I sipped my coffee, I couldn't help but wonder, what would you do if you discovered the person trying to control your life had been living on your property all along?
Every neighborhood has its secrets, and every Karen leaves her mark. If you love true HOA stories like this, make sure to watch more on our channel, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-life neighborhood drama. Thank you.